Hey, thanks for watching. So do you remember, like I said in the previous episodes, that I will be talking today about how you can take control of your dance career. Being a great dancer is only half of the work. So how can you use this gift to its full potential and make a living out of it? Well, that's what Beyond the Steps is all about. Each week I will bring you a message to help you grow as a dancer. So get ready for some valuable information and let's get started. I don't know if you've watched the previous episode. If you haven't watched this preview episode, you should go and watch it so you will have a better understanding of the subject today. Because in the previous episode, we identified first the different type of dancers. You've got the executive dancer, you've got the creative dancer, and you also have the dancerpreneur, right? And today we will be talking about the dancerpreneur. We will be talking about the dancerpreneur much more because I strongly believe if you want to have a long-term career in the dance industry, you have to be a dancerpreneur. You can't afford to be just an executive dancer or a creative dancer. All right. So so that's gonna be the subject today, and I'm gonna help you understand how can you take control of your dance career and get the best out of it. All right. So if you want to take control of your dance career and and really truly make a living out of your passion, there are 4 steps that you need to follow, right? And to me, the number 1 step is be great. Be a great dancer, right? It's important. It's very important to become the best dancer that you can be. So you can't afford to be lazy, because the competition is really extremely high, in the dance industry. And this advice apply to any dancers. You see what I mean? I can't afford to say, all right, I'm good enough and that's it. No, I have to keep pushing. I have to try to be the best I can be, to stay on top of my game. There's one thing that you need to keep in mind. If you realize, I said be the best dancer you can be, because I believe that there is no such thing as the best dancer in the world. I don't believe in that. So be the best dancer you can be. That's mean to be as unique as you can as a dancer, right? There is no competition. You don't have any competition because you're unique. What you do, the way you move is only you. That's what you want to achieve. You see what I mean? This is why I said be the best dancer you can be. So you don't need to be afraid, oh my gosh, this guy is so good, so I have to be as good as him or even better than him. Don't even focus on other people. Get inspired from other people, but don't even focus too much on that. Focus on yourself. This is how you can become, a great dancer and keep focus on this target, because that's the number 1 step. Be a great dancer. Step number two is ask yourself, what value can I add in the dance industry? Ask yourself this question. Is very important. What value can I add in the dance industry? Remember, we all have something to offer, right? We all dancers, but we don't dance the same way. We don't have the same experience. We don't have the same story. So what I know, maybe you don't know it. And what you know, I don't know it. You see what I mean? So there we can share our experiences. You see what I mean? So don't think that, okay, I have no value to add in the dance industry because someone else has already done it. No, just trying to find something that you can add value in the dance community. So let me give you an example. It can be, maybe you've got an idea of an event that you would like to put together, and this event would be a great platform for dancers to share their work. Now you're gonna tell me there are so many dance events in this planet, so why would I do a new event? If yours is unique, just go for it. You see what I mean? So it's not because there are already a dance event in the world that you can't create your own dance event. And it doesn't have to be something expensive or something major at the beginning, something big at the beginning. No, it can be a very small thing like start teaching. That's what I mean. Start teaching and share your experiences, share your knowledge to other people, because that's a great way as well to add value in the dance industry. Because if you start teaching, right, that's the way we keep the industry evolving. You see what I mean? If nobody was teaching, I wouldn't be dancing right now. So step number 1, be a great dancer. Step number 2, ask yourself, how can you add more value in the dance industry? So the third step is to build an audience, right? It's extremely important nowadays to know how to build an audience. The bigger your audience, the bigger you can achieve. Nowadays, it's important to adapt to the way the world is moving. You see what I mean? We need to use online, internet to build our audience, using the different social media platform to create this audience, to build it, to stay engaged with this audience. Because to me, as a dancer, this is your asset. Your audience is your asset. That's extremely important to constantly working on building your audience. Your audience can be online, but it doesn't have to be strictly online. So step number 4 is monetize your work. It's extremely important, guys, to understand how to monetize your work, because you've been working hard. So of course it's your passion, and that's why you're doing it, and that's why you're willing to struggle even though you're not making any money. You see what I mean? I do understand that, and as a dancer myself, I do a lot of things just because I'm passionate about dancing. You see what I mean? Not because of any money that I could receive from that. But it's extremely important also that to understand, all right, that's my way of living. So I need to understand how to monetize my work as much as I can. And truly, there are so many ways you can do that, online and offline. But bear in mind, guys, your creativity is valuable. So you can't afford just dancing for the sake of dancing, even if it's your passion. Because again, if you want to stay a long time in this game, learn how to monetize your work. So here's the thing. Always work hard to become independent, to become as independent as you can with your dancing. Because the more independent you can be, the more freedom you will have to do whatever you want with your passion. Because at the end of the day, that's what you want. It's your passion. You want to be able to do whatever you want whenever you want. You see what I mean? And do not depend on on this next job to pay my bills, because oh my gosh, if I don't pay my bills, I have to work. I have to accept the job even if it's underpaid, or even if I don't like it, because I have to pay my bills. You don't want to be in those situations like this. And if I'm saying that right now, it's not because I've never done it. Of course, I've done it many times. Accepting job that I don't like just because I want to make some money. So the money is there. So why not? Okay, I'm gonna accept that. I'm gonna accept that. But if you go too deep in that, you will end up, just accepting job just to pay your bills, and you don't want to do that. So think on different ways that you could possibly become as independent as you can be, because that's the only way you will truly enjoy your passion. Hey, by the way, don't go right now. Before, just make sure you subscribe to the channel. Please, I need you to subscribe to the channel so you can stay updated to all the videos coming. And then I see you next time, guys. Take care, keep dancing, and peace. Bye bye, ciao.